What's up everyone, Channa D, your Techno Dad here, and I've got something really cool for those that like to listen to a lot of music on their computer with headphones. Basically, it's an ESS DAC and headphone amp that comes in a tiny little package. It's called the Apogee Groove, and we're going to get into it right after the jump. Alright everyone, there isn't much to the unboxing here, just the instructions, a pouch to carry the Groove, and a USB to micro USB cable. The Groove adds an 8-channel ESS Sabre DAC and headphone amp from your computer's USB port to your headphones. They use something called Quad-Sum DAC to have 4 DACs per channel to get you the highest dynamic range with the lowest distortion possible. If you use quality headphones with your computer while at work, at home, or on the go, you're going to enjoy using the Groove to get closer to your music. At the bottom there is a headphone jack to connect your headphones. At the top there is a micro USB jack to connect to your computer. The Groove is super compact and is built with aluminum, which makes it super solid. The bottom is almost all rubber, so it will sit on your table or desk without much movement. On the front of the Groove we have volume up and volume down buttons with 3 LEDs. Let's go ahead and connect it up to my laptop. One cable to the USB port of the computer and one cable to the headphones. On the computer we go to System Preferences, click on Sound and select Groove USB. For PC users you'll have to download the drivers, but for Mac users it's plug and play. I started up Tidal and hit play on one of my tracks. When you change volume on the Groove, the LEDs glow pinkish, which will show you the level of volume the Groove is set to. The LEDs will glow green when a signal is present. I wanted to see exactly how much extra volume I can get with the Groove. To do this, I figured I could record from one laptop into another and see what the waveforms would look like. So I connected the headphone output from my 2018 MacBook Pro and connected it to the line in on my 2012 MacBook Pro. I made sure the output volume on the 2018 laptop was set to 50%. On the other laptop, I set the input to line in and raised the input volume to 100%. The signal from the other laptop is coming through. I then opened up a blank project in Logic Pro and recorded the incoming signal. Once that one was done, we did the same thing, but using the Groove instead of the headphone output of the 2018 laptop. Before we record, I'm also going to double check to make sure the audio output is still at 50%. Looks like it is. As you can see with both waveforms here, you get way more volume and dynamics with the Groove. Now let's get into my real world experience. Alright, so like I said, this thing really does work. Now it was retailing for $299, but there was just a price drop recently in the last like 2 weeks, and it's now down $100, so it's down to $199. I actually picked it up from Sweetwater as Amazon didn't have any stock, but I'll put links to both places down in the description. Now this thing is pretty awesome, and now I'm pretty much hooked, you know? If I'm listening to Tidal, Spotify, or even DSD on Audio Ravana, it's a must-have. Gotta have it, especially if you got nice headphones. I used the Groove with 2 sets of headphones. First was my Bang & Olufsen H6, which I use for casual listening and sometimes I use when I'm editing video. The other headphones were the Pioneer HDJ X10s, and those are my DJ specific headphones. And what I noticed on both sets of headphones is that the volume was great and the clarity was just there. Every track was crystal clear and it had more dynamic detail to it than I would normally get from just plugging the headphones directly into the headphone jack on the laptop. So this thing really works and I'm really loving it, guys. Now there is a good reason I purchased this thing, and that was to do some more headphone reviews with some more expensive headphones because I have my eye on some really nice cans and I want to get my hands on them. So I figured I should probably get a headphone amp at some point in time, and the Groove fit the bill since I'm doing most of my listening on the computer itself. Now there is one thing I didn't like about this headphone amp and DAC, and that's that I can't use it with my cell phone. Apparently for iOS, the only devices that can utilize this DAC are the ones with the USB-C port. Right now I think that's just the iPad Pro. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I can't use it with my iPhone 7 Plus, so that sucks. I believe there are some Galaxy phones listed on the website that will work. Anyway, I would highly recommend this to anyone that spends a lot of time listening to music on your computer with headphones. You're going to notice a lot more detailed dynamics and of course volume when you're using the Apogee Groove. Now if you guys have any questions for me about this or anything else, leave them down in the comments below or hit me up on whichever social platform you like to use the most. That's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Channa D. I'm your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.